Hello and welcome to my news video. Today I'm going to take a quick first look at Terra Virtua. I think that's how you pronounce it. Well, basically, from what I'm getting from my first look, it's a platform with virtual reality and also incorporating blockchain technology, which is really interesting. And I'm not quite sure if it works similar to BGX token, which I've done a different video about, where you only have a developer framework basically, or a developer platform and a publisher platform to market your game. But this is apparently more similar to Decentraland. So you have all these different assets you can use as a platform, but you can also put that directly into this front end game, so to speak, or in this front end land, this front end visualization and simulation of the game. So as you can see here from the screen, it's going to look like this, for example. So you have these different in-game graphics that show you these different areas you can walk around, I guess. So again, it's going to work similar to Decentraland. You're going to have the mixed reality app, which is really cool. So you can also use it on mobile, which is also really important for mass adoption, obviously, because I think around 60 to 70% of internet usage is now, or internet search and using any kind of app is basically done via phone now and not on desktop PCs, which is really cool. The platform Terra Virtua will be a social experience creating new communities in addition to allowing players to form their own groups of established friends. They might form a team to compete with another group, which is interesting. Also maybe a little bit of an esports or competitive factor. Now, what I think sets this game or this platform apart, Terra Virtua, is that you have all these professionally presented information and key people in the space with a lot of experience. As you can see at the top, you actually have a white paper, which is always important, obviously. So you can check this out, or you maybe actually have to download this, I'm not quite sure. Anyway, not going to do that for this video now. You have a team page, which I have already scrolled through a bit. And as you can see here, Chief Executive Officer, COO, is a BAFTA-nominated games industry veteran of 35 plus years, which is also speaking for this experienced team, obviously. So they really know the space, they really know the video game industry, and they just try to translate all the experience they have gained into blockchain integration or the other way around. Now, the question that I'm always asking myself is how much integration they're trying to go for. Obviously, if this is a platform, it can possibly run 100% decentralized on the blockchain, because the actual games behind it. So maybe you will have these different areas you can join and actually play these games the developers can build on top of this platform. They should not run, in my opinion, they should not run 100% on the blockchain, because obviously for gameplay you need a lot of interaction. You don't want to always have to interact with the smart contract and send or spend gas fees, or even spend additional fees to interact with the blockchain. So I think this should be mostly centralized. Gameplay, in my opinion, should always be centralized on a running server or multiple servers, while the economy-based aspect should be on the blockchain for more high transparency and a value increase and scarcity and so on and so on. And just general getting people decent incentive to have a nice return on investment, obviously, which will work much better if you don't have to spend real money with in-game currency. If you have to first put in the real money, instead just go for the cryptocurrency and just use the in-game currency of Terra Virtua. Now, I don't know if they have their own cryptocurrency, or at least their own ERC20 token, if it runs on the Ethereum blockchain. Not too sure about that. Again, this is just a first look video, just scrolling through the site the second time. I've just briefly looked over it before. Right now they're in pre-ICO stage, so you get a 50% bonus if you invest into it. I guess it's run on the Ethereum blockchain. Actually, let me check really quick. It doesn't really say anything on the front page, but I'm relatively sure it's going to be released on the Ethereum blockchain. So you can register for the token sale. Maybe it's saying here, no, you can only register. Well, I really like this. As I said before, they also have a lot of major partners in the space. Like you see, Unreal Engine, obviously, really big player. I love media outreach has already been happening mostly for Chinese, I think, in Chinese countries, but also generally in larger um, game media outlets in the press, which is always nice. And they have a really professional website. You can also go to the Medium page, get some more information. I think Medium is always good to get the condensed understanding of what the product actually wants to be and what kind of use case it wants to fulfill. So I think what you can kind of conclude here is that it wants to integrate and combine virtual reality and blockchain technology all together into one platform, and this platform will also have the function to work as a development framework as far as understood, so people can actually build um, real assets in this world. I'm not quite sure if you will have to be a certain developer to develop the backend, or if you can just get into this kind of platform, into this kind of Decentraland world, and you can just buy these different assets that the Terra Virtua team has already built for you. I'm not quite sure about this, so maybe someone who has already got the chance to get more information about this platform can shed some light on that in the comments below. Always interested in your opinion. Yeah, other than that, check it out yourself. I'm going to post a link to Terra Virtua in the video description, as I always do. Maybe also a link to their Medium page, or I think Telegram is always good. Let me just quickly check how many people they have. So it's already around 17,000 members in this community, which is quite big actually for crypto games or crypto related, well, crypto game related platforms, so to speak. Yeah, going to post a link to the Telegram in the video description as well, so you can check out the community, talk to the developers, maybe talk to the moderators. Other than that, hope you liked the video, and as always, please don't take this video as financial advice. Please only invest as much as you can afford to lose. I guess it's Ethereum, so if you're an Ethereum investor, please do your own due diligence first before you think about investing. And yeah, other than that, hope you liked the video, and I think I covered most of it for the first look. So I'll see you next time. Bye.